What up, first? Appreciate you being here first. Appreciate you being here. Oh yeah, brothers. All right, let's get this show started.
Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does their star-spangled banner yet wave? Oh, the land of the free and the
Welcome to the ZBHO Dojo. My name is Spicer, your spicy sensei, if you will. And today on the stream, we're going to be working on Lion-O from Thundercats. It's going to be a good time. But before we get started, kicking ass, taking names, and turning on autosave, let us give thanks and praise to the lords and gods of Sajia. Starting with All Father, Frank Frazetta. Thank you, Lord. Frank Frazetta. Next, Saint Joseph of Droost. Next, Saint Paul. Look up here, look up here, look up here. Gabori. Next, we have Ryan, the king of Slean. And finally, Simon Lee, Spider of Thank you for being here, everybody. Thank you very much. Oh, Feedy, we will give you your login, and today or tomorrow, you will have your login for the XMD Academy, so you can start learning, so you can start growing, so you can start kicking ass. Junin Okelao. Elbow cough. Those are always good. Those are always good. Those are always good. Right? Today we got our resin in. We got our Elegoo Mars Pro V2 in. We have our print ready to go. Just gonna have to throw it into was it Chi2 box or whatever it is and get that going. But tomorrow we're gonna press play on that 3D printer, and no matter what happens, all right, no matter what happens, I'm not gonna lose my patience. I'm not gonna get angry. I'm not gonna stomp a mud hole in it. All right, I'm not gonna throw it out in the trash like I did the Anycubic Photon S, that flimsy piece of shit. Okay, we got some good stuff. All right, we're gonna get Thor, then we're gonna get Batman, and then we're gonna get Superman. And hopefully after all that, we'll be ready to go, people. We'll be ready to go. And then we'll start designing something specifically for it. I do want to get a Father's Love done so we can 3D print that. But this next year, all of 2021, as long as we can stay afloat and the economy doesn't crash, then we're gonna be making some moves. And you know, your spicy sensei always shares all the information he learns. So whenever it comes in, whenever I learn anything, I'm gonna pass it on. And of course, you can always send me your ZTL, your ArtStation link, and we will get you critiqued. If you send me your ZTL, I'll sculpt it on stream before we go. So that's always an option to anyone in the dojo. Your sensei is here to help you out, okay? This might be a little shorter of a stream than usual because tonight, Thunderstorm Art's coming over and we're gonna be hitting some mitts. All right, we're gonna be working on the ones and twos. All right, the dips and dives, the jukes and jives. All right? But what rhymes with flukin'? Alrighty. So we're gonna start all this over because it was not satisfied with the previous armor and everything like that. So we are going to, we're gonna start from the beginning, okay? We're gonna do that because we're gonna get perfection. All right, we're gonna get perfection. It's also something I'm gonna be going for this year, is taking that next step. Taking that next step in my artwork. Because we've been focusing in on D-Zinc, shotgun, scream, whoa! All right, ZBHO! But we've been focusing on anatomy. I think we've got it down. We can, bust something out in about 3 hours. So we are going to focus on the next step. We're going to start throwing it into Substance Painter. We're going to start, getting all of our, whatchamacallit, all those micro details, all those, edge wear and all that stuff. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about, Dojo. So we are going to be taking everything up to the next level. And I invite you to join us here in the dojo, because we're going to be doing most of it here. Sometimes, I continue working after the stream, but if you want to, join us in the dojo, we have weekly sculpt-offs, new themes. This next week, I'm not gonna let you know what it is, but you can join the dojo. Okay, it's open to any ass kicker worthy of entering, so please do join. Here's a link to the dojo right there. Check it out. We only got heavy hitters. We only got ass kickers. All right, that's all we got. Oh, Ana Paula. Yeah, I needed that. I needed that alpha transparency. Cool. So that's in the project, Film Transparent. So I've been color picking the background. I'm freaking sick of it. All right. So we always have lots of people coming in. We've got, we've got over probably about 300 people, almost very close to 300 people. Well, definitely now that Matt Littlebear's joined. But we have plenty of shared media. We've got materials, videos, GoBee, all this stuff, keys. So if you ever want to key your work, we got so much stuff in here. We've got engineer. We've got a Dojo Weekly Sculpt Off. This week was whatchamacallit? Thundercats. Had a lot of great entries. The week before was what was it? Dragon Ball Z. Had a bunch of great entries. And as long as you live on this side of the world, meaning America, then you can win a ZBHO Dojo shirt. And the week before was Street Fighter. So this next week, we're continuing on with the nostalgia. I can definitely tell you that, because we want people to notice our artwork that are in the art director level. So we got to hit that nostalgia. You know what I'm talking about? Matt Littlebear, ho! So yeah, so join the dojo. We will level you up. We're gonna kick some ass every time we're in there. We're just, ain't no doubt about that. All right? Alrighty, so we are not thoroughly concerned with the anatomy we can't see, right? We just want to make sure that his body is in the same proportion as what we're going for. So right here, sculpting the sternal head, sculpting the clavicular head. Damn, they hitting it early. They hitting it early. Oscar Varela Hernandez! Streaming 2 days in a row. It's gonna be 3, because tomorrow, ZBrush Live. Let me see, when am I doing that? I never know, I just know it's after 5. Let's see. From 5 to 7 p.m. tomorrow, Central Standard Time. Let's see. Oh yeah, we're gonna have plenty of time to take a nap before. It's gonna be good. I'm gonna be fully rested. So 3 days in a row this week. I hope you're enjoying it. All right, beefing up this Oh, well, hey. Can we turn down the music? I can't even think. All right, there we go. Yeah, we're gonna be streaming 3 days this week. Why? Because we're going hard. All right, this whole year. Because I gotta admit, I get a whole lot done whenever I'm here in the dojo with all of you ass kickers. I get more done on the weekly sculpt offs because I don't have to, put on a show. I don't have to look this good all the time. You know what I mean? There we go. Alrighty, there we go. Now we got it all set up. Alrighty. So we're inflating the flexors, inflating the extensors, making sure it's not just coming outwards, but it is bulking up all around where the muscle is. So you don't want to bulk up around here because this is all tendon and bone, right? So we don't want to be too heavy-handed with the inflate brush here. And that's really what's going to give you the sense of bulkiness, is everything diving into bony landmarks, right? So your bony landmarks are highly important into making your character look more muscular. Alrighty, let's Alright, Junino Kilao! Thank you for following me on that Instagram, brother. Alright, so there we go. Feather. Well, actually, let me use the mask lasso. I really enjoy using mask lasso and sculpting characters. Gives you a much more organic selection as opposed to using that box. But we're gonna kind of posture him a little bit since he is pretty much T-posed. I'm still deciding if we are going to, if we're still going to sculpt this in T-pose, this bit here, because this is just going to be a, well, not just going to be, but this is going to be a 3D print as well. It's going to go in the 3D print pile. So I definitely want, so I'm not concerned about having it in T-pose the entire time. You don't need T-pose to texture. You don't need T-pose for anything but rigging. And we're not really going to be rigging this character either. Because, making his arm straight, and all we gotta do is bend it at the elbow. And there's so much armor and stuff on here that we don't really even need to worry about getting, all these forms perfect, right? So going to get a larger brush and just bulk them up a little bit more. Nice. Ghost of Tsushima's in the mail. Has anybody played Ghost of Tsushima? Sushi? Ghost of Sushi? Alright, inflating this serratus. Inflating the upper lumbar, lower lumbar, traps, rear delt, lateral delt, and Oscar 4444, Oscar Carbon 4444. No, but I've seen gameplay and it looks really good. I wanted to buy it, but I'm waiting. Playing Demon's Souls. Oof, you are a masochist. Oh my gosh. I watched CDN the Third play that, and I was like, hey, that looks pretty good. I might pick that up. And then I remember my experiences with From Software, and it's never been a pleasant one. Like, do they make challenging games? Yes, but I don't want to be... Like, I don't mind being challenged, but I want to kick some ass. And I don't want to have to go through the entire damn level 100 times to do it. Maybe if you just get one respawn right there, and then if you die again, then you got to go back. I think that'd be good. MB Carroll, evening, sir. Doing some anatomy and practice with you tonight. Working on your XMD course, practicing my armor and clean topology. You are the man. Hashtag ZBHO Dojo, baby. Thank you for that, brother, and thank you for your service. D-Zinc. I play for about 30 minutes a day because I like new controllers. I know I will break one. Yeah. Like that game's for like pro gamers, you know. Alright. Just inflating it where it needs to be inflated. You know what I'm saying, really? And let's get this. Invert. Boop. There we go. And bring that out. And maybe send it that way. There we go. Okay. So we've got that. So we got him postured. We're also gonna lean his body forward. Let's polygroup this guy real quick. Oh yeah, you sleeping maybe? Right here. Invert that. Control W. Let's get this. Control W. Get the neck and head. Control W. And there we go. Alrighty. So, Carbon 44. I had to take a 3-month break when I played Bloodborne because of me raging. Yeah, I can't. Alrighty. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to turn off dynamic so I can get a bigger brush size. And we are going to lean him forward a little bit more. There we go. I think it looks a little bit more natural. Bring that back. Bring this back. Lower that. And there we go. So now he's a little bit more postured. Alrighty. So let us begin. What I'm gonna do is let's increase his traps a bit. Just a little bit more. One thing I don't want to do is get near the neck and do this. All right, even if I do that. Because we can't lose our neck. All right, again, it's all about how muscles dive into or plateau. That's what's going to give you the sense of bulk. All right, and let's widen his neck a bit so we can signify a little bit more testosterone, a little bit more warrior spirit. A little bit more. Bring this out. There we go. So that's looking good, Alrighty. Okay. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm just gonna kind of paint things on here. And then we're going to use that to for our topology brush. So actually what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna duplicate this. I'm gonna hide the original. I'm gonna turn everything off. I'm gonna Dynamesh this at like 720. Dynamesh, no, I don't want to keep subdivision levels. And let's undo that and let's keep groups. And Dynamesh. So we can just work on this and be nice and easy. Nice and easy. Alrighty. So let's get to it. I'm gonna use this color. All right, so he's exposing. So these are the heads of his clavicle. They're way too close together, but they are there. So we're going to get our BST. We are going to RGB 100%. Focal shift. That's... Why isn't this showing up? Oh, focal shift. Okay, let's go here. There we go. Alrighty. Well, I kind of want like a marker. You know what I mean? I'll have to ask Alina how she did that. Alrighty, so here, and let's just paint it on. I like painting things on first and then going from there. Quintonius Art! Hey Spicer, how's it going? It's going very well. What about you, brother? Thanks for hanging out during the sculpt off. I'm looking forward to you joining this coming week. Alrighty, and then we've got the rib cage. And it's enclosing the first false abs right here. So we're gonna go there. We're gonna go there. We're gonna go there. Just got home from work. All right, and in the dojo. Alrighty, looking forward to the next sculpt off. Oh, it's gonna be a banger. It's gonna be a banger. Alrighty. So there. This. And actually, yeah, I guess I'll let y'all know what it's gonna be. I guess I'll let you know what it's gonna be. Let's see if I still have it here. Where would it be? Where would it be? Maybe it's under projects. Yeah, I think that's where it is. Attentive Slug, what's going on, brother? Appreciate you being here. Let's go personal work. Let's go comic book sculpts. Hey, man. But yeah, that's a He-Man that I was working on. Wow, I haven't seen this in a long ass time. But yeah, I gotta rework the face. Face looks derpy. It's real bad. But other than that, that was a He-Man I was working on. Wow, I got a lot of shit done on this. Yeah. Maybe we'll do a whole Hasbro toy line. Who knows? Who knows? Quintonius, whoa, that is looking clean. Thanks, brother. Yeah, it just needs to be updated with my new anatomy knowledge, because that one's, let's see, how old is that one? How old is that one? Yeah, that's like 4 years ago. So definitely, that was before I learned. Well, let's see. Wait. You know, I was always studying anatomy, but before I became extremely comfortable with anatomy, let's put it that way. So yeah, we're definitely gonna kick some ass. Tin of Slug, yeah, looking nice. Damn. Thank you, brother. Alrighty. So, got that. Desync, do you know of any easy way to fix backface geo that is penetrating the other side? Happens to me a lot when I do sculpted hair or thin pieces of geo, and it causes issues when I take it out of ZBrush. Well, you have the backface masking right here. That's under brush masking or auto masking, backface masking. So you can use that. First Disciple, how often do you redo old sculpts? Trying to think. I don't know, I did that Super Trump from old Superman, but that's probably it. Usually I just start it over. Yeah, and then you have mask by polygroups, so you can do it that way too. So you can polygroup, you know, the front and the back of the hair, and then it'll move by polygroups there. Kraus House Desync, move topological. Move topological. Move topological. Congratulations to Kraus House for winning this week's Sculpt Off. Get this. Alright, so that's within. Let's grab that. Let's get it a little bit darker, just so we can clearly see the difference. So this one is going to go down, then go here, and then the waistline right about there. Let's see, desync. Well, the issue is I usually don't see it until it's done. Then I have to go back, turn on backface masking, and then make it into a polygroup. I don't know if it was an easier way. Yeah. Other than just having backface masking on from the very beginning, I don't know what else. Yeah, Kraus House, visibility double. Kraus House, thank you for the accolades. They are probably not deserved. Harry Mandibles, aloha sensei. MB Carol 40, if you get the opportunity. But, right there. For using topology brush, I need some help. All right, so topology brush. So basically you have to have hashtags, right? If you don't have hashtags, it's not going to work. So we can't create a polygon by doing this, right? We need to hashtag it, and then it'll create a polygroup or a piece of geometry, right? Sensei is... Ooh. Desync, resubscribe Prime. Thank you very much, brother. So right there, and you got that, right? And then the thickness is based on your cursor. So if I have this, it's going to be extremely large. Oh, that's right, because it's... There we go. So it's going to be extremely large, extremely thick. And if we have a small cursor, it'll be very thin. Cao Barboso Escurto. Cool, Brazil's watching. Thank you very much, Brazil. I appreciate you being here. Welcome from Tejas. BST. MB Carol 40 got it tracking. Thanks. All right. That's what I like to hear. Right there. Right here. Right there. Quicks, sinks, thunder, Thundercats. Whoa! Thanks for being here, Quick Sync. Dude, your name is by far the hardest for me to say. Quicks, synth, quicks. I always say quick sync, and I appreciate you not correcting me, because I hate being corrected. Alrighty, so we've got that. And we'll just paint all this in. Ah, man. Attendant Slug, are you going to pose him off the concept or do a different pose? Definitely going to go with the concept. Just because it's nice and easy, and this isn't like it's not personal, you know, whatchamacallit. It's not, you know, of my own creation, so I'm just having fun, giving y'all something that y'all identify with and want to look at and watch. And yeah. And so just basically doing this for the dojo, you know what I'm saying? Plus it's good for numbers. And because I used to watch the hell out of this cartoon when I was a kid, so it does have personal whatchamacallit, emotional attachment, all that good stuff. But right now we're just painting everything in, and then we'll go bit by bit and start retopologizing it in pieces. Because if we want a nice clean result, we don't want to sculpt all of it in. We want to model it in. And with the Z modeler, it's quite easy, especially with the topology brush. It's very, very easy. Because you don't really need to be precise. You just got to kind of get it in the ballpark, and then you can use your move brush, especially with the new features in Z modeler. It'll always stay on the surface, so we don't have to worry about it, warping in a way that we don't want it to. Yep. 8 days away, everybody. 8 days away, and we are going to be playing Cyberpunk 2077. It's gonna be good. So if you weren't able to get it, or you don't want to spend money getting it, we're definitely gonna be streaming 90% of it here on the stream. Sanimation 3D, what up? Good session today, brother. Oh, anytime, Sanimation, anytime. Alright, so here, let's paint this in. And we're just gonna follow all of this. I guarantee you the sound there is like a cat that they have that they fucking slowed it down and added a bunch of echo. Alrighty. Right there. Bring this right here. And we're just gonna make up the design on the back. I'm not gonna be too precious about it. We're just gonna follow the anatomy. That's the easiest thing to do. When in doubt, follow the anatomy. Alrighty, let's get this a little bit lower. And this is the reason I like to paint things in instead of modeling it in, and then we have to move everything around, and you know what I mean? We just get it nice and easy. Alrighty, so we got most of that blocked out. And we can do the straps, no problem. Well, let's kind of block it in anyway. Just so we know exactly where to go with it. Rudy Rodriguez, what up, Spice Meister? What up, brother? Let's get that a little bit more over the trap and less over the acromium. So right about there. Hatch burger. Hatch chili burger. Let's bring that over right about there. Grab this. And get that a little bit right there. Do we have a pen brush? I think we do, right? Do we have a pen? Yeah, is this it? Not my favorite. Pen shadow, paint. That's pretty much a standard brush, but oh well. Alright, so we got that. And let's get this color right here. Alrighty, so we got that. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and start putting in these darker lines. Go V, and let's start sketching all this stuff in. Bring this right there, right there. Alrighty. Let's bring this in there, back up. Over. Bring this over. Get that little bitch right there. Do. Bring it down. Probably have it a little bit further down actually. Can we? I think whenever we put the belt there, it'll be fine. Alrighty, so bring this way and over. This way and over. That way, we get a smaller brush. Okay, so it's before, boom, boom. Alright, so boom, boom, boom. Right there, then have this come out. This, do. And then have it go up at an angle. Yep, they looking good. Alrighty. Let's see, and then get that little boop, boop, boop. Yeah, when I have something that's very hard surface like this, For me, it always benefits me to kind of draw all this in. Because I hate remodeling. I'd rather have it all as planned out as it can be here. So let's get this. Let's paint all that. Bring this across. Over from the obliques. Let's get somewhere around there. And we're just gonna kind of trace these obliques right there. Quick synth. Just curious, when you do your final renders, do you only use Polypaint or do you bring it in to any other software to do final textures? Well, if I wasn't a lazy bastard, I would take it into, hold on one second. I would take it into Substance Painter and get all my maps there and then bring it over into Blender. But I am a lazy bastard, so. I do try to, but yeah. I really gotta take it through the entire pipeline from now on. I can't be lazy anymore. It's just not beneficial. Not beneficial. You know, you want something that you really want to finish, you know, but even with client work, you know, sometimes you don't want to finish it, but you got to, right? So I think, you know, taking that type of mentality where regardless, we got to finish it. We can't just quit. And let's redraw this actually. But yeah, I would take it into Substance Painter and then transfer the textures from Substance Painter to ZBrush and then kind of finalize it from there. Alpha Fox Romeo, which one would you recommend for render? Blender, Blender. All day. Well, you can get in Blender. You can get something in Blender in like, let's say you go 700. Let's go 960 samples, somewhere around there. That will take you 2.5, maybe 3 minutes. If you do that in KeyShot, you're going to be there for literally 10 hours, maybe even more, to get it that far. It's just, I don't understand. First off, why KeyShot wants $15,000 for their program, and why it takes so damn long. And you'll also have to deal with a bunch of noise, especially if you have a very complicated material. No. Speaking of trying to install GoB right now and already ready to smash things. Oh yeah, it's go through the entire process, then go through and then, so what I did is I went through the entire process and then restarted both ZBrush and Blender, and then went through the troubleshooting, shut everything down, restarted my computer, went through, I think, from 9 through 10 again, restarted everything, went through the troubleshooting again, and it worked. But, I mean, yeah, the frustration is real, Mandibles, but man, after it works, you are good to go. Good to go. Alrighty. Yeah, noise shot. That's what it is. Yeah, I bet. Harry Mandibles, yeah, I bet. Just to figure out why I don't have a Go Z apps folder. That's weird. You might have to go through the process of installing Go Z. Carbon 44 had to uninstall ZBrush and Blender for GoB to finally work. Oh, wow. First disciple, in your journey sculpting in ZB, what's the longest time you've taken to complete a project? Thor was 5 months. Oscar Bareles Hernandez. The free XMD membership that is included with my course purchase is a basic one. No, it's the deluxe version. Yeah, you got the lifetime premium. You might have an issue with downloading things. He's working on the problem. We tried to fix it before the announcement of the of the XMD scholarship winners, but it was just acting super weird. But definitely put in a ticket so he knows. Oscar Bareles Hernandez. Thanks. You're welcome. Alrighty. So, let's see. Quick Synth, the music is awesome. When is your music video coming out? I need to make one. I definitely do. I just gotta make sure it's perfectly cheesy and serious at the same time. Alrighty, so I think we got that. Let's... G Diamond, shotgun scream, not good, not me. Not good, not we. Yeah, that's what you gotta say anytime you punch someone out of the sky. You know what old Jack Burton says at a time like that? The check is in the mail. Alrighty, so... Look at my perfect circle. Have you paid your dues, Jack? Who is Jack Burton? Me! We sure shook the pillars of hell, didn't we, Wang? No horseshit, Jack. No horseshit. Oh, that was clip center. I don't want to do that. B mask center. There we go. I was like, why is everything gone? Sumerian King, it's all in the reflexes. Sanimation 3D, have you managed to set up your printer yet? I'm going to be setting it up tomorrow. In between my last session and the ZBrush live stream. I'll be setting it up then and press and play, hopefully. Quick synth. By the way, for the concept art, was that just a texture project on a plane? No. Excuse me. So all you have to do is just insert a plane, and then you go down to texture, and you click this, import. Let's see, what's my meme for today? What's my meme? There we go. And then it's boom. It's right there. My first print is gonna be Thor, or it might be probably Superman. It's a whole lot easier. I'll probably go with Superman. Mm-hmm. Alrighty. Do you think your first print isn't going to be the Elegoo Rook? Yeah, I guess. I say the first test print should be an actual print, you know. But yeah, we're gonna see how large we can print that Superman. I want to have like a 1/6 of it. And after I get my printing knowledge down, I was talking to verbal processing earlier today during our class. And after I get my printing skills down, then we're gonna move to painting, priming and painting, because I've had, you know, before computers, I was a painter. And so I know how to blend colors and all that stuff. And, you know, I know how to paint. And then after that, after I get that down, hopefully by the end of the year, we will be casting and molding. And actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to masking, mask by color, mask by polypaint, and I'm going to click that. Press OK, and boom, it's masked. Do you think I would recommend it since it is calibrated to the printer, and if it fails, things need to be tweaked? Yeah, probably. No, I guess, yeah, I need to do it right. You're right, D-Zinc, you're right. So I'll do it right. I'll print the rook. And then I'll post it. Hey, everybody, my first print on the Yellow Mars. What sort of stuff did you use to paint? I used to do a lot of painting myself. I always used acrylics because it dried quickly. I hated oil. Oil just took fucking forever. So I used acrylic, and I loved watercolor. Watercolor was by far... I took to that like a duck to water. So, yeah. I used to paint mainly watercolor now that I'm starting to remember. But when I couldn't watercolor, I would use acrylics. And it's pretty easy. Yeah, I just have to buy a whole lot of stuff. Again, you know, the paints, the brushes. And you know, here in the dojo, we don't use second-rate equipment, okay? So we're gonna have to get the nice stuff. And then fuck up a bunch of things and you use it all on it. But yeah. We're definitely gonna do that. I was watching some guy paint a Thanos on YouTube last night, and I was like, man, I would totally do that differently. At least for the skin tones and stuff like that. So it'd be pretty easy, I think. And of course, I'm gonna be totally wrong, but he had some good methods in there. But yeah, I was talking to verbal processing in our session, and I was like, you know, I'm gonna start doing that because I don't really trust the STL community to keep my products to themselves. So we are going to print and produce everything. Print and produce everything. Especially when we get into casting and molding, that's going to be a whole lot of fun. Because then you can do your own Kickstarters, you know what I mean? Get your own Kickstarters going, you can sell it, you can make money. You know, it'll be fun. Oh yeah, airbrushing, yeah. I have to get a nice airbrushing kit too. And, you know, liquid mask, masking tape, all that good stuff. Lionel's got a rash. Might want to get that looked at. D-Zinc, already a caster, a molder, and a painter. Badass, D-Zinc. Yep. That's what we do in the dojo. Level up, level up, level up. We're like sharks. Iwata ABs are sweet. Is that paint? Is that what I'm assuming that's paint? Airbrushes. Oh, okay, yeah. We need some American-made ones, though. You know what I'm saying, brother? We need them American. I do digital all day. That's nice to go back to something a little more hands-on. Oh, yeah. Like I was saying the other day, like, I thought I was an okay sculptor, you know, not really worthy of much, until I got a 3D print in, and I was like, damn, I am a good sculptor. I was like, look at all this that showed up. I'm like, this is really good. Confidence level, pew, went straight up. Well, let's get this color first. Block that in. First disciple, true. American true. Sumerian King, I've been wanting to sculpt a Batgirl for a long time. Print it out like one of those big sideshow statues, mold cast it, and paint it up for myself. Seems like such a fun project. Although I've been holding back because my sculpting level isn't there yet. Well, you got everything you need now in that course, that XMD course. Everything you need to level yourself up, brother. And congratulations again, getting that second place. Yeah, so just go through that course, and then whenever we get you in on the next scholarship, we will definitely level you up all the way. So go ahead and start working on that Batgirl using the information in the course, and then when we get to the scholarship, then we can go in there and really just tweak it and make sure everything's really nice. Yep, Sumerian King, but now I'm on the course and not too long. Yep, damn right. Alright, let's get this gray down the side, all the way down. Alrighty. Sumerian King, oh, that was going to be my next question. Thanks. You're welcome, brother. You're welcome. Just keep kicking ass, brother. Just keep kicking ass. You'll be there. You will be there. And join in on the sculpt offs. That'll be a leveling up of in itself. And yeah. Because we will have all top 5 in the ZBrush Sculpt Off Challenge. All top 5 will be ZBHO Dojo Warriors. Guaranteed. That's the whole point of doing these weekly Sculpt Offs. The whole point. So if you want to get your training in and you want to hone in your CG martial arts, join that dojo. Because we don't fuck around. Bring that heat every time. And don't be afraid, you know, don't be afraid, you know. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. Okay, so that's going all the way up. The rectus femoris. Heisenberger. Quintonius Art, how often does XMD offer the scholarship? About every 6 to 8 weeks. Well, actually 7 to 8 weeks. So we're starting next week. So probably like 8 weeks from now. Quick Synth. Is your XMD on-demand course also lifetime access? You goddamn right. As long as XMD is in existence, so will the course. First Disciple, do you have sculpting rooms like back in the day that were 24/7, like when the ZBHO Dojo started? Yep, they're all in the dojo. It's open 24 hours in the Discord. That's where we do all of our work. All of our hanging out, all of our shit talking. All that stuff is in the Discord. Let me give that link one more time. I think you're already a member there. Let's see. Junimho just joined. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Copy. There's a link. Yeah, so on the left, right here, these are the hangouts, the ones with the speakers, right? And this ZBHO Dojo, I think, yeah, you're a legend. So here in the ZBHO Dojo, you have access to that. So this is where we do all of our hanging out. And then here, and then if we're gaming, we'll have a separate channel that we're, that I make. Mary King, there's also some spicy memes on the Discord too. Oh yeah. We always have a real good memes up in there. Here, right along the gastrocnemius. And it's probably gonna go all the way around. Boom. And then all along the front. And that's probably going to be regulated to the gastrocnemius. What we got? 2? Alrighty. A little bit further down, right about there. All right, people, it's time to jam out. It's time to jam out. You know what time it is. You know what time it is. Going down past the Great Trichanter. Oh, not even close. Bro, got message, class begin tomorrow. How do we sign in? No, it's not starting tomorrow. Not starting tomorrow. Something's happened, taken from me. It's beginning next week. Next week. Sumerian King, I've been doing leg, arm, face, speed sculpts to cement the positions of the muscles in my mind. It's done wonders for how fast I can sculpt. Oh yeah, it's that muscle memory, brother. Sumerian King, I've got a book on bodybuilding. I was planning on going through and sculpting the pictures as practice, but was too intimidated. Feeling pretty confident now after watching the course. Oh yeah. That's what it's all for, so you don't have to go off of shadows and highlights. You can go off of your knowledge of anatomy.
I also know there's like 5 or 6 guys in this lobby. Desperate. For just a hint of love.
Song earlier. Did you make that up? I don't think I've ever heard it.
Yeah, I just made it up.
It's great.
What was it again?
Something about tonight, but it felt like
Well, I can't remember the tone. Maybe you can remind me.
kind of like that.
And who sent you that message, oh 40? Huh? No one sent you that message. I'm the only one that sends messages out. Artist Future, beautiful work as always, Spicer. Thank you very much. Sumerian King, do you often draw the details on the model before you sculpt? For something this complicated, yes. I normally screenshot and Photoshop a draw over. Your way is probably better. Oh yeah, because it's like on the 3D model, so you can really see what's working, what's not working, right? Things that need to be adjusted. Alright, 040. Alright. All right. Looks like the Creality 3D printer is in Ontario, Canada. So we got a few days before it's here, but that's fine. Artist Future, do you ever use Substance Suite? Yep. We're gonna be doing that on the stream. And we're gonna be doing that on the stream. Sumerian King, you should sculpt that picture of yourself doing the splits on the chairs and print that out. That would be hilarious. Out of my hands. But I'm still in control. It's out of my hands. You can never take away the power. Artist Future, can't wait to see that. Ryan Frazier. Hey, buddy, looking good, man. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I think we're gonna increase the size of these hands. Blur. And we're gonna use local symmetry. And you gotta look your opponent in the eye whenever you're dancing. Artist Future, have you ever used Marvelous Designer? Yep. But now we got, Sim in here, so I just do it all in here. What's your favorite game to play? Boxing, basketball, and Titanfall 2 right now is what I'm playing. Yep, so I think that's gonna look pretty good, yeah. Gillette. Alrighty, everybody. Like I said, it's gonna be a little bit shorter than normal. But let us into the Scott Eaton Templar. Yes. 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 Thank you, everybody, for being here. We're bringing it in this week. 3 days in a row. Yesterday, today, and tomorrow on ZBrush Live. Tomorrow night, was it 6 to 8? Yeah, I think it's that. I think that's what it is. 6 to 8. Let me double check. Yep. No, 5 to 7. 5 to 7. We're gonna be kicking ass, taking names. We're gonna be working on Krampus. We're gonna be having a good time. Thank you to everyone that was here. Thanks for the primetime subscriptions, for the commitments and recommitments. We appreciate you. All right, Dojo Warriors. And this is by far our highest patronage during the stream. We've got over 28 million watching right now, all working on different things, all using ZBrush differently. But in the end, we are all one.